opening ceremony happens in Paris. Here in Tahiti, we have an opening ceremony of our own. The excitement is in the air as everyone prepares for the Olympics to start tomorrow morning. All 48 surfers from 21 nations made an appearance as they delivered sand from their home country, symbolizing unity amongst the competing nations. The people here in Tahiti are so welcoming. You couldn't have asked for a better place to host the surfing event of the 2024 Olympics. With day one of the competition only a few hours away, I'm so excited to see how this Olympic story unfolds. Make sure to follow me so
join me in checking into the Olympic Athlete Village here in Tahiti. We take a 5-minute ferry ride from the dock to the cruise ship. We got welcomed onto our home for the next week. The dining hall with food menu for hours. Plenty of activities to like ping pong, foosball, water slides. On board Olympic gift shop. And the rooms are the best part.
That is that it speaks to people.
Let's go!
Diane, elle fait les meilleurs cafés. Merci Tania. And cookies. Okay, we're done with the snack. Let's go back to the boat.
Come with me to see what it's like to surf in Tahiti, where the surfing portion of the 2024 Olympics is taking place. The water here is in the high 70s. That's in Fahrenheit and not Celsius. Now, to get to the waves, you actually have to take a boat. That's because in Tahiti, there are mainly reef breaks, which means the waves don't break on shore, but instead further out in the ocean. So the only way out to the waves is to walk the plank. Let's catch some waves. We're in Tahiti. It was surreal being able to catch waves so close to where the Olympic surfers are competing. This is an experience I won't forget, not only because it was so unique, but because I hit the reef and now have a few souvenirs to take home with me. The surf competition should be back on in the next day or so, and I know the Olympians will continue to put on a show for us. Make sure you're following me so you don't miss any updates.
Picture of Brazilian Olympic surfer Gabriel Medina literally flying in the air while still incredibly poised has gone wildly viral. It might only be the second time surfing has been included in the Olympic program, but it's the first time it's been a matter of life or death, and one of a handful of times in recent years that women have been able to compete in this specific area. Let's dive into some background on the sport. The athletes have been surfing at Teahupo'o in Tahiti, where the waves can be up to 50 feet, basically the height of a 5-story building. The wave is considered so dangerous that no women's event was held there between 2006 and 2022. It took the Olympic announcement for the World Surfing League to bring the women's surfing competition back to Tahiti. So many female participants only had 2 years to learn what their male counterparts had spent decades mastering. And most of them will never have surfed here before they paddled out to compete. Teahupo'o has a deadly reputation, also translating to Wall of Skulls. And in both 2000 and 2005, local surfers died in the wave, joining a list of others. In the late 80s and 90s, it wasn't even thought to be surfable, according to NBC commentator Joe Turple. And while it's definitely a disadvantage that a lot of the female participants haven't had much time to train there has been a momentous shift for women in the sport. Carissa Moore, widely regarded to be the best female surfer, said in an interview with the New York Times that when she first started out, she was sometimes the only girl in the water, but now that's changed. And the next generation of younger teen surfing sensations like Caitlin Simmers, Erin Brooks, and Betty Lou Sakura Johnson are expected to keep pushing these boundaries further and further.
Yeah.
What would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Forget the money. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness.